And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you come and sewn. Okay, so I'm Keri Potter. Fun fact, years ago, and I probably already mentioned this before. Hi Ganja, hi Pony. Oh, I have Swish and Flick. No, I'm not Hermione, I'm Keri Potter. Yes, exactly. That's what I was just about to say. My PlayStation 3 name years ago was Keri Potter. And we used to always joke, "You're a wizard, Keri. You're a wizard, Keri." Adorable, thank you. No, this was such a cheap little thing that I ordered, but I've been wanting to do Keri Potter for a long time. And I finally get to do it. And this is a costume I've already had that I've worn like 3 years in a row. I've just made it different stuff every time. They're so fetch. Gretchen, quit trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen. This is actually going to be my for real
SpongeBob.
Halloween
Careful,
costume.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob, careful.
Hi, Darkness. Hello, welcome. My husband's entire family are doing a Halloween, Harry Potter themed Halloween this year. They're all being different characters. But my nephew, he's actually gonna be Harry Potter. So I have a scarf that I'm gonna wear, and I won't wear the glasses and I won't do the scar, obviously. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna be anyone in particular, I guess. Well, I could actually be Hermione. I have the poofy hair. If I take the headphones off, my hair is very poofy. All right, should I start? I don't have like a whole lot of time today. Pottermore. I am at full fucking attention. I came here. So my game made me do a patch that's taking an eternity. So now I'm doing this. Find my house. Discovery. This is perfect, actually. Now we can see once and for all which house I'm in, because I've taken 2 different tests. I don't know if you heard this earlier, Mama. One time I got Gryffindor. The next time I did it 5 years later, I got Ravenclaw. So now I've been confused all this time. Hufflepuff. I wouldn't be mad about Hufflepuff. I wouldn't be mad about any. I don't really care. I don't care which one it puts me in. Just do it. Just do it, lady. I can't wait. But my monitor keeps turning black. I can't see shit. Moon or stars? Ooh, moon. So I'm a moon baby. I was born on a full moon. Fun fact, literally, I was born on a full moon. You can even fact check it. If you look up my exact birth date, born on a full moon. I can't see. Okay, I'm gonna literally have to look at this on OBS because this monitor is just going black, black, black. Okay, we're choosing moon. What does it say? Cats, toads, owls. No, where's rats? But I want the rat. I mean, it's gonna be cats as the backup, but I'm a rat. I had pet rats growing up. I have a pet cat now though, so I'm gonna go cats. She had a pet rat, now a cat, and then a pet hat. Ginger cat, that'd be cute. No, I gotta make it a tuxedo. It has to be. It's gotta be like Artie. Oh, they don't have a tuxedo. How? Well then, I guess black is the closest, right? I'm gonna end up getting Slytherin with these choices, watch. A muggle confronts you and says that they are sure you are a witch or wizard. Do you ask what makes them think so? Tell them you are worried about their mental health and can offer to call a doctor. Agree and ask whether they'd take a free sample of a jinx. Agree and walk away, leaving them to wonder whether you are bluffing. No, I would ask what makes them think so. What kind of instrument most pleases your ear? Oh, piano is lovely. The drum, the violin, the trumpet. 100% the piano. It tickles my keys. Keri Potter! Corby, yes. Corby, you're a wizard, Keri. She had a parrot, yep. Oh, I'm sorry, DJ. Definitely check out the portrait customization. Site has some great options. Really? But I don't have to use my own then? I can just look at them? Ignorant? Wait, which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Selfish? Ordinary? Cowardly? That's tough. I don't like any of those. I think ignorant. Which would you rather be? Liked? Trusted? Feared? Feared! That's ignorant. Which do you hate more than the others? Yeah, probably ignorant. Envied? Imitated? Absolutely not. Praised? What were the other ones? I liked the first one a lot. No. Trusted. That's the one. What are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? All about magical creatures and how to befriend or care for them. Oh, yeah. Flying on a broomstick. Apparition and disapparition, being able to materialize and dematerialize at will. No. Secrets about the castle. Ooh. Transfiguration, turning one object into another. Hexes and jinxes. Every area of magic I can. I mean, I like that, but also... definitely magical creatures. Sorry. Left or right, choose one to continue. What? Choose left or right? Why the fuck does that matter? Left. It's ready already? That was so short though. That was like the shortest one I've ever taken. Oh, yeah, I know, that seems really short, right? Raven, oh fuck. Okay, well, I guess I'm officially a Ravenclaw then. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I thought, well, no. No, I think that makes sense, actually. I feel in my heart, though, like I'm more of a Gryffindor. But now that's twice then that I've gotten Ravenclaw. 10,603 people sorted today. I think I feel that way because I just have more of a bubbly personality, more of an outgoing personality, and I feel like Ravenclaws are usually a little more reserved. I don't know though, it just seems. I sometimes got Ravenclaw, but 4 times out of 5 I got Hufflepuff. See, I got Gryffindor and then got Ravenclaw, so I've been calling myself a Gryffindor all this time. Yeah, it's okay. So, fellow Ravenclaws, message from your prefect. I am Prefect Robert Hilliard. I am delighted to welcome you to Ravenclaw House. Our emblem is the eagle. It soars where others cannot climb. House colors are blue and bronze, and our common room is found at the top of Ravenclaw Tower, behind a door with an enchanted knockers, the arch windows set into the walls of a circular common room. Look down at the school grounds, the lake, the forbidden forest, the Quidditch pitch, and the I almost said hereby herbology, or herbology if you're not in the US, gardens. No other house in the school has such stunning views. The Patronus is kind of positive force, a projection of the very things that the Dementor feeds upon: hope, happiness, and the desire to survive. Yeah, I'll do portrait next. I'll do that next. Discover your Patronus. You can only discover Patronus once. The questions are timed. Go with your instincts. Okay, of course. Do it. Go. This is so loud. Relax. Think of your happiest memory. My happiest? This is fun. I love it. Okay, I got a little dizzy just then. Ooh, sensor feel. Well, yeah. It's because I didn't want to click on just the first one I looked at. I almost just clicked on it because it was the first one I looked at, and I need to not do that. I need to have a little bit of thought put into this at least. Free. I'm turning that down. That is so loud. A mare. Okay, horses are another one of my favorite animals, so yeah, that's cute. And it's a mare, it's a female. Okay, I like that actually. I'm good with that. That's what this is about, going with your gut. Yeah, I didn't want to just click on the first one I see though, but go with my gut. Cool. How do I... Oh, okay. White mare. The white mare is known to be highly intelligent with a long-standing relationship with humans. White horses have become mythologized in many cultures, often portrayed as savior figure, which is quite fitting for a Patronus, wouldn't you say? I mean, I don't want to be called a savior. That's not. A protector maybe, not savior. Waymare is so you, thank you. This dumb fly keeps landing right on my screen and it's pissing me off. It's like that, you see this rock, Robert? I don't like it. That's how I feel about this fly. White mare, wand. We gotta do the wand next. I think this is the last thing, right? And then we can go back to the game. First of all, would you describe yourself as ... Tall, short. Without a doubt. Your eyes. So deep, I fear if I dive in, I might never come up for air. Blue-gray. My eyes are blue-gray. Oh, sorry, I should be reading this off. Do you most pride yourself on your determination? Also resilience. It's between the two of those, but I probably gotta go with determination. Traveling alone down a deserted road, you reach a crossroads. Do you continue left towards the sea, right towards the castle, ahead towards the forest? Absolutely. Do you most fear fire, darkness, isolation, heights, small spaces? I'm a fire sign, actually. You know that? I'm a fire sign, but I do greatly fear fire. Oh, this is hard because I'm very claustrophobic though too. Isolation, nah, not really. I'm pretty good solo. I don't like darkness. Probably darkness. If I'm just being really, really honest, probably darkness because... yeah, just some traumatic shit I went through once. Isolation? For you, isolation? Definitely not for me, but I respect it. Did I miss the pumpkin stream? You did miss it. Oh, you want to see the pumpkin though? Look. There it is. You see it? It's the Hollow Knight. Oh, it was focused on it for a second. That was perfect. And now it's not. It's the Hollow Knight for Halloween. There. Okay. The game is doing an update right now, by the way, or patch. In a chest of magical artifacts, which would you choose? A mirror? Fuck no. Glittering jewel? No. Scroll, a glove, a bottle, a key, a silver dagger. Magical artifacts. The glove would be kind of cool. Is between the scroll and the glove, and I think I'm going glove. Hollywood. Hollywood with a dragon core, 9.5 inches, and unbending flexibility. I feel like unbending flexibility is a bad thing. Rigid denotes the degree of adaptability and willingness to change possessed by the wand and owner pair. Although again, this factor ought not to be considered separately from the wand, wood core, and length, nor the owner's life experience and style of magic. 9.5 inches. Which will combine to make a wand in question unique. 9 inches. Dragon core. As a rule, dragon heartstrings produce wands with the most power, and which are capable of the most flamboyant spells. Dragon wands tend to learn more quickly than other types, while they can change allegiance if one from their original master. They always bond strongly with the current owner. The dragon wand tends to be easiest to turn the dark arts, though it will not incline the way of its own accord. It is... Wait, I literally chose darkness as, like, the thing I do not like the most. And then it's like, dark arts for you. Its own accord. It is also the most prone of the 3 cores to accidents, being somewhat temperament. Now there you go. The most prone to accidents, being somewhat temperamental. That sums it all up. Holly is one of the rare kinds of wand woods, traditionally considered protective. I actually remember hearing of holly. Excuse you. It works most happily for those who may need help overcoming a tendency to anger and impetuosity. At the same time, holly wands often choose owners who are engaged in some dangerous and often spiritual quest. Sounds about right. Holly is one of those woods that varies most dramatically in performance depending on the wand core, and it is notoriously difficult wood to team with phoenix feather, as the wood's volatility conflicts strangely with the phoenix's detachment. In the unusual event of such a pairing finding its ideal match, however, nothing and nobody should stand in their way. Nobody should stand in their way. Unbending flexibility refers to a wand that is extremely rigid, has an extreme personality that is unlikely to change. It signifies a wand that takes preferences to an extreme and is very particular about its owner with little willingness to change. That's what I just read, actually, I think. Yep, adaptability and willingness to change possessed by the wand and owner pair, although again, this factor not be considered separately. Yeah. I read that. Yeah, I knew it. I was like, I'm pretty sure. But Hermione as well? And Dumbledore? Dumbledore! Woods. I got some wood for ya. Brilliant but scary Hermione quiz. Brilliant, but scary. This one should be fun. Let's do this. Umbridge or Voldemort? Cats and pink aside, Voldemort and Umbridge were 2 sides of an evil galleon, each with their own brand of villainy, but who had Muggle Mother? Which one worked for Borgin and Burke? See if you can tell the Dark Lord from the High Inquisitor. Ooh, which one had a Muggle Mother? Who owned the black quill that carved words into the back of the user? Dolores Umbridge. Easy one. During their time at Hogwarts, who was given the role of head boy or girl? Head boy was Voldemort, wasn't it? Yeah. Did Voldemort or Umbridge send Dementors after Harry and little Wingy? Dolores. Both characters were half-bloods, but who has a muggle mother? I feel like Voldemort, because he hated muggles. Ooh, okay. Whose career started by working at Borgin and Burke's? Ooh, I don't know. Let's go with Voldemort. Voldy. Which of these two grew up in a muggle orphanage? Voldemort. Out of these two, who is the head of the Muggle-born Registration Commission? Umbridge? Who unsuccessfully tried to get the job of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts? Voldemort. She literally was it. While both had family history they tried to hide, who had a squib for a brother? Umbridge. Who could talk to snakes? Voldemort. Hi, Keri. Digging the Harry Potter look. Thank you.